This video didn't find you by accident. Let me guess. You wake up tired, you push through your day telling yourself, I just need to make it to the evening. And then what happens? Evening comes and it slips away. You scroll, you snack, you stare at a screen. You tell yourself just a break, but the break becomes your entire night. And suddenly it's midnight, no progress, no peace, just guilt. You go to bed frustrated, promising that tomorrow will be different, but it isn't. And deep down you're scared because this isn't just one bad night. It's a pattern, a cycle, a slow leak that's draining your time, your energy, and your life. And no one taught you how to fix it until now, because this video, it's not another productivity hack. It's your wake-up call. The way you spend your evenings is the way you build your life. And if you keep giving away your best hours to mindless habits and screen time, you'll wake up one day realizing you gave your life away in 24-hour chunks. But it doesn't have to be like that. There's a better way. And today, I'll show you exactly how to take your evenings back and build a life that finally feels like yours. I didn't always have this figured out. In fact, I was stuck. Evenings were supposed to be my time, my reward, my chance to finally relax or do something meaningful. But they became the most disappointing part of my day. I'd work all day, burn myself out, and come home running on fumes. And what did I do with the few hours I had left? I numbed out. I'd scroll on my phone until my thumb hurt. I'd binge shows I didn't care about. I'd eat food that made me feel worse, not better. And then I'd lie in bed, wondering where all the time went and why I still felt so empty. It felt like life was passing me by in the most ordinary moments, the ones that were supposed to matter most. But here's the thing that changed everything. It wasn't about motivation. It wasn't about discipline. It was about energy. Everyone thinks they're bad at managing time. But the real issue? You're not managing your energy. Let's break this down. You finish work, you technically have hours left in your day, but mentally, you're done. Your brain's tired. Your body feels heavy. The idea of doing something productive feels impossible. So you go for the easiest option. Your phone, a show, food, maybe just zoning out. Not because you're lazy, but because you're empty. Every day, you make around 35,000 tiny decisions. By the time evening hits, your brain is fried. You don't want to cook. You don't want to read. You don't want to exercise. Even if you love those things deep down, you're not broken. You're just depleted. And once I realized that, something clicked. Instead of blaming myself, I started protecting my energy. And the first thing I did, I created one simple ritual that changed everything. It's called the Shutdown Ritual. At the end of every workday, I physically stand up. I take 3 deep breaths. I close my laptop. I turn off work notifications. I leave the workspace and I say out loud, work is done for today. It sounds small, but that little ritual tells your brain it's time to switch. It's time to stop solving work problems and start living your life. Because the biggest reason your evenings feel wasted, you never actually left work. You just brought it with you on your phone, in your mind, in your mood. Once I started doing the shutdown ritual, something strange happened. I stopped feeling like I needed 3 hours to unwind because I was actually leaving work at work. And with that little burst of mental clarity, I started building something even better. Here's what I learned next. Your brain runs in 90-minute waves called ultradian rhythms. That means every 90 minutes, your energy dips, then resets. Instead of fighting that, I decided to use it. I built what I now call the evening power block system. 3 blocks, 90 minutes each, and they changed my life. Block 1, recovery. This isn't just sitting on the couch, it's active recovery. I go for a walk, I take a shower, I cook a simple meal, nothing intense, nothing I need to think about, just moving my body, breathing, letting the day fall off my shoulders. These 90 minutes recharge me in a way no screen ever could. Block 2, growth. This is where the magic happens. This is when I pick up my guitar, or write, or read something that sparks curiosity, or work on a small project. The weird part? These activities give me more energy because they feed my soul, but I can only enjoy them if I've first recovered. Block 3, connection. These are the hours I spend with people who matter. Dinner with my partner, a call with a friend, laughing, talking, being fully present. No scrolling, no half watching a show. Just being there, feeling alive, feeling human. And here's the trick that makes it work. I reverse engineer my schedule. If I want to be asleep by 11, I plan backward. Connection starts at 9:30, growth starts at 8, recovery starts at 6:30. Which means I need to begin my shutdown ritual by 6:15. This one shift from reacting to your evening to designing it makes all the difference. But there's something that nearly ruined it all for me. And it's probably ruining your evenings too. That's what I'll tell you in further video, because once you understand this one hidden enemy, you'll see why your evenings feel like they're slipping through your fingers, even when you're trying to do the right thing. So don't miss it. Let me paint the picture. You finish work, do your shutdown ritual, and step into your evening. But now your brain starts asking, what should I eat? Should I go to the gym or rest? Should I cook or order in? And do I work on my project or relax? You think you're deciding, but you're actually drowning. These micro decisions, tiny, repeated questions, are like a slow drip on your brain. Each one chips away at your willpower. Each one adds tension, doubt, friction. By the time you choose something, you're already exhausted. So what do you default to? The easiest option. Always the couch, the screen, the scrolling. Not because you're weak, but because you've already fought 20 invisible battles in your head before you even took off your shoes. This is decision fatigue, and it's silently stealing your evenings. I used to think freedom meant doing whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. But true freedom, it's not about more options. It's about fewer decisions. Here's the principle that saved my energy. Design removes decision. When you pre-decide your evening rhythm, you eliminate 90% of the friction. You don't stand in the kitchen wondering, what should I eat? You already meal prepped 3 simple dinners on Sunday. You don't ask, should I journal tonight or watch something? You already know Tuesday night is for writing. Thursday is your Netflix night. You've created lanes, routines, safety rails. That structure doesn't trap you, it frees you. Because when your brain isn't busy negotiating with itself, it's free to be present, curious, and creative again. I call this system evening automation. Here's how to build your own evening automation in simple steps. Pick your evening identity. Ask yourself, who do I want to become between 6:30 and 10:30 p.m.? A calm and healthy person? A creative builder? A present partner or friend? Choose one identity for each evening of the week. Monday equal health. Tuesday equal growth. Wednesday equal connection. Thursday equal rest. Friday equal joy. You don't need to do everything every night. You just need a focus. So here's the truth. No one told you. You don't need to be more disciplined. You need a better system. A system that honors your energy, that clears away the invisible friction, that makes it easy to live the life you say you want, not just dream about it. You've spent too many nights giving your best hours to a screen, a couch, or a loop of indecision. But not anymore. Tonight, you reclaim it. Your evening, your focus, yourself. You don't have to do it all perfectly. You just need to do it on purpose. If this hit home, comment, I'm done wasting my evenings. Share this video with someone who needs a system, not shame. And if you want help building your own personalized evening routine, drop power block in the comments. I might make a full breakdown because this is how you change your life. Not in the morning, not someday, but tonight.